Excellent. Okay, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Jennifer. I'm out here in San Diego. I'm joined by our developer and our beloved Richmond. Thank you for bringing this opportunity to us. We are so grateful to you and the developers for just even seeing all of the things that are out there in the crypto space and the smart contract space that needed to be improved. And Power 2 is all of those things and more. So we're thrilled that we're together. We have a huge team growing, and I want to welcome each and every one of you, the world leaders that are here. It's extraordinary. The numbers that I've been hearing on calls have been amazing, and I feel really honored to be a part of this for sure. Anyway, if you can meet everyone, that'd be great. And Barry, I'm going to start with you. If you could come on and just share with us a little bit in your 35 years experience in the industry. Tell us about what you see and the difference between these programs and why this is a huge opportunity. And it looks like we still have some background noise. Go ahead, Barry.
Yes. Yeah, thanks for having me. What I see here is something that's going to go global pretty fast here. There's a lot of teams lined up already, ready to get in this. Why? Because we're using Tron, and the Tron wallet is easy to download, and the gas fees are about a 20th of what Ethereum is charging. So Tron has gone up 46% plus in the last 30 days. So it's a great coin to own, and people join this project by using a Tron wallet and entering their sponsor's ID into the search feature, just like you would a Trust wallet. What has come together here is simply ingenious. It will bless a lot of people that can't recruit because it's utilizing a global straight line power line and first come, first serve to move up into what they call a 1x2 cycler, which is the X factor. You're going to learn a bit about that. And then from there, you're also into a UNILEVEL. Both pay out 100%. So for the little guy, he could come in for as little as $10 and be part of two compensation plans within the smart contract. One is passive, that is filled by the global community, and everyone that they invite to the straight power line are attached to them on the 10-level UNILEVEL. So like I said, there's something for everyone here. You're going to learn about it more from the PowerPoint that Richmond's going to do. I'm just happy to be here, and all of you are lucky to be in early. It starts in about a week. The programmers, from what I hear, are testing it now. And Richmond, who you're about to hear from, he's always excelled and been one of the top guys in various smart contracts. So he's the granddaddy when it comes to smart contracts and building these types of programs. So I'm holding on tight to his coattails to move forward with this project. And like I said, 100% payout in a cycler that's globally fed is going to make people want to join all the slots in the cycler. And in order to do so, you have to participate in the UNILEVEL. So this program works synergistically, and it's one of the best I've seen, if not the best type of community project that has been around. So in 35 years, I've seen a lot, believe me. So I'm excited to be able to share my thoughts here. I appreciate you, Jennifer. And with that, I want to welcome Richmond, who will show you exactly how this project works. And I think at the end of the call, he's going to be handing out some Tron for people. So stay tuned, everyone, and you're going to be in for a wonderful ride here.
Great job.
Take it away.
Okay, Richmond.
Hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing? Appreciate all the leaders that is on the call. Jennifer, Barry, appreciate you for the hard work that you've been doing behind the scenes and everything else. I want to give a shout out to my team. They're building like crazy. So I want to give a shout out to my team as well. Everybody know I go by My name is Richmond over here in Atlanta. Actually, I know the programmers that is putting these things together, and they're working hard. And right now, let me give a little update before I move on to the training call. All right. So I did talk to the developer like 3 hours ago, and everything looking good. And they actually, the first testing they're going to do is tomorrow. They're going to do it tomorrow, which I think we'll be sleeping. Maybe midnight is when he's going to start, actually. So he's going to do the testing, and he's going to do the testing tomorrow and Thursday. If everything good, then he's going to do a live test. And from there, we will know time clock will come out, and we will know what time we will go live next week. All right. So be looking out for that, and I'll let you guys know the next update on that as well. With that said, let me go straight into the power of two smart contract. All right, it's a power of two smart contract. I know a lot of people are used to Ethereum based smart contract where the gas price is ridiculous. You pay $10 to get involved in a business, and you pay between anywhere for $15 to $26 in gas fee. So it doesn't make sense, right? It's like you go and buy a food somewhere. They want you to pay some registration fee or something, and the registration fee is higher than the price of what you're getting. So it's ridiculous. So now with Tron, we're using Tron on this smart contract, and the gas fee is very, very, very cheap. All right, very, very, very cheap. I'm talking about cents compared to $15 to $26. I'm talking about cents. Okay, 2 cents, 3 cents, 5 cents. Right, good. Now I'm not going to go through the PDF because we do host a Zoom meetings around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 1 p.m. is actually a training that I do. I actually go to a whiteboard and break down how the 1x2 work. We're going to start from the power line and to the 1x2, and then to the UNILEVEL, which is called the prime. Okay, so I just want to highlight some stuff on here on the PDF. So when I'm on the whiteboard and I'm talking about X factor or the 1x2 or the prime and the UNILEVEL, you understand. So you put all the dot together. All right, so you have idea how the movement works from the system. All right, so let me go straight to let me go here. So a particular board that I'm looking for. Okay, good, right here. Okay, now when I talk about X factor, I'm gonna go to the whiteboard and I'm gonna explain everything. But when I say X factor or 1x2, I'm talking about this one, the first one, which is X factor. Okay, and the prime. Sometimes I might say prime, sometimes I might say UNILEVEL. I am talking about the prime. Okay, now I'm gonna use words like slots. When you look at the board, you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are slots. Okay, those are slots. Now in prime 2, those are slot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are slot. Now when I say UNILEVEL, I'm talking about in prime, every slot have infinite wide and 10 levels deep, right? And the prime is based on the people that you bring on board, and I'm gonna connect all the dots very soon. So if I say prime slot, a slot 1, I'm talking about level 1. Somebody might know it as level 1. That'll make sense to somebody, but it's really slots. Okay, so each slot in prime is consists of 10 levels deep. Okay, 10 levels deep. All right, so I'm gonna explain all that soon. And also, I'm gonna talk about some numbers. I'm only gonna use the dollar because we only gonna use the dollar value. We're not using value, guys. So that means if Tron goes up very high, we're only keeping the dollar value. We're not using the Tron value. So I'm just gonna be using the dollar for the illustration. And I'm gonna be using $10. Okay, I'm gonna be using $10 and stuff like that. So basically, we're gonna be slot 2. I'm gonna be using slot 2 as example only. All right. So that's what I'm gonna be using. All right. And I think that should be it. And let me go straight to the whiteboard to explain from the power the power line to the X factor and to the prime. So let me go to the whiteboard. Jennifer Bear, if you're there, let me know if you see my whiteboard when I bring it up. All right.
Yes, we see it clearly.
Okay, good, good. So guys, like I said before, at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 Eastern p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do go through the PDF file and break everything down. But I actually want to connect the dot for you on the whiteboard so you actually can understand how you move from the power line to the X factor and to the prime. Okay. All right. So now, once you register, once you get your link and you're about to register, all right, I want everybody to pay very close attention to this. Once you get your link and you're about to register, you copy that link and you go into the Tron wallet, just like you would in any other smart contract. You go to the Trust wallet, but in this case, we use a Tron wallet. When you click that browser and you paste that link into there, the system is going to give you two options. Okay, the system is going to give you two options. Option one, the system is going to tell you that, hey,
sorry, don't have anything can see. It's a white, black.
I know,
Nothing.
I understand. I haven't started.
Sorry.
I don't know who is that, but I haven't started writing yet. All right. So the system will tell you that, hey, you can get involved with the system for free, but you must pay the transaction fee, which is very, very low. And the system will put you into the power line, and you have 2 free members under you before you commit your $10. So you now guarantee 2 people under you. All right, whether you bring them or not. Okay. The second option to register once you put that link into the Tron wallet is you're going to upgrade the $10. $5 is going to be put into the X factor. $5 is going to put into the prime. It automatically, those 2 slots will be activated automatically, guys. So right now, I'm going to talk about paid members. Okay. So now let me move this over. Let me put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8. All right. So let's say this is the power line. Everybody's going through the power line. And in this illustration, I'm using everybody is a paid member. Okay. Remember, I'm only using slot 2. I'm only giving a demonstration on slot 2. If you understand, actually, yes, slot 2, which is the $10. Okay. If you understand the movement, then you understand the movement on each slot. Okay, in the X factor. So right now I'm going to put XF for X factor. So I'm only talking about X factor. I'm not talking about the UNILEVEL, which is the prime. I'm only talking about the X factor, and which is 1/2 cycler. Okay, I know most people are used to 1/3 cycler. All right, but over here is only 1/2 cycler. Okay, so now let's say everybody pay $10. Okay, we're working with $10. All right, so I'm going to use ID1 as my first. Okay, now ID1, what is going to happen to ID1 is going to have 2 and 3, and all of them have paid $10. Okay, as soon as ID2 come into the system, that is your paying leg. So you're getting 100% of your left leg that is going straight to your wallet. You don't have to request it. You don't have to do nothing. It goes straight to your wallet. Once the system confirms, it goes straight to your wallet. Okay. ID3 is going to be on your right side. That is basically, you can call it a recycle you back to the same slot. I'm still talking about slot 2 now. So it's coming back into the same slot. So really that money is going to your upline, whoever is your upline, and that money is gonna go to your upline, and it's gonna generate another slot in the same slot for you. I hope I'm making myself clear. it's going to generate another slot in the same slot for you. So right now, ID1 just cycle out, just that simple. All right. Now, what is going to happen right now is ID1 is going to get another slot in the same slot, right? It's going to generate again. Now, check the movement, all right? ID2 also is going to have 4 and 5. ID3 also going to have what? 6 and 7. Guess what? That means ID2 and 3 just cycle out. So they're going to come to the ID1 board again, 2 and 3. And guess what? They all pay the $10. The same is going to repeat. So ID1 is going to make $10 again, going straight to the wallet. They already made their money, right? These people right here already made their money. They also, this one made their money. So they have another slot within the same slot. So now they are here now. They are here. And it's going to keep repeating itself. So once 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 get their 2 people, they're going to cycle. They're going to come under here, okay? And they're going to just keep cycling over and over and over and over, all right? So that's how the prime work, okay? That is how the prime work, okay? Now the system, let's just say if I bring 1,000 people into the system, or I'm going to use just 8 people. Let's say if I bring these 8 people within the system, nobody else bring anybody. What is going to happen right now is 2 people is going to come under me. The rest is going to go to the system and help whoever is first to get the spillover, okay, from left to right, all right? That is how it's going to happen, okay? Now, when you purchase a different slot in the X factor, those 2 people like ID2 and 3 that follow you may not be the same people that in their slot. It can be different ID number that is going to cycle you, okay? When you go to another slot, the same thing. It might not be the same people, it might be different people, all right? But once you're in that particular slot, the people that cycle you will continue to cycle you over and over and over and over. So you might go to a different slot, you might get a different 2 people under you, and they'll be cycling you over and over and over. That works with X Factor. X Factor is a worldwide build. I know most people used to build it, the individual is worldwide build. I'll get to the individual side in a minute, all right? So that is how the movement from the POWERLINE to the X Factor work, okay? Now, I want to talk about the prime. All right? Let me talk about the prime. Let me clear all this. Now, let me talk about the prime. I'm going to put a P for the prime or UNILEVEL, all right? So now, remember, I brought 8 people into the business, right? Into the POWERLINE. I brought 8 people into the POWERLINE. The prime is individual build. Basically, it's you and your team build, all right? So that means if I bring 8 people, those 8 people will be on my front line. And when my 8 people begin to bring people, they will be on my second line. That's why you want to bring as much as people into the free POWERLINE. So when they begin to upgrade, you begin to make 10% on them. The prime pay 10%, all right? No matter what board you're in, they pay 10% across the board, everyone, each person. So now let's just say I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way to 10, but I'm just going to stop at 6, okay? This is the prime. Let's say, let's just say I'm going to use, let me see, let me do it this way. Hold on one, okay. And I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all those people are in my first row because why? I brought them into the POWERLINE. So everyone that you bring to the POWERLINE, when they cycle, when they upgrade, they will come into your POWERLINE in the first slot, okay? They'll be in my POWERLINE level 1, okay? So all these people, I am gonna make 10% on all of them in the prime. I'm gonna make 10% on all of them. So let's just say within all these 8 people that I bring on board, and they also begin to recruit, right? Or bring people into the on board. Let's say they all do it and I have maybe 1,000 people in my 1,000K in my second level, because I brought the 8 people, and those 8 people gonna bring people. Some might bring 2, some might bring 100, some might bring 300, some might bring 1, but all to collective is 1,000 people. Okay, it will be my second level, and I'm also gonna make 10% on all of them, each one of them. All right, each one of them. So let's imagine those 1,000 all together brought in maybe 5,000 people. If they're bringing 5,000 people all together, they will be on my third level, and I'm going to make 10% on all of them. It goes all the way to the 10th level. So that is how the prime works, okay? Each leg represent one leg. Each leg represent one leg. Each leg represent one leg all the way down, okay? That is how that works. Now, let's just say you activate the second board, okay? You activate the second board. What is going to happen is all these people from 1 to 8, they're going to follow you to the second slot, okay? And they're also going to repeat the same thing all the way to the 10th level. If you activate the third slot, all these people are going to follow you to the third slot, and they're going to pay you 10% all the way to the 10th level. So basically, it's infinite wide 10 level deep on each prime slot. Every slot in the prime represent 10 levels deep, and they pay you 10% across the board. So I can bring one person. That one person can bring in maybe 50,000 members. I'm going to make 10% in all those 50,000 members. Even though I brought one, and that one person brought in a team of 50,000, I'm still going to benefit 10%. That is how the prime work. Okay. Now let's talk about how do I lose my people? Okay. Remember I brought in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. How do I lose my people in the prime? So now let's just say that I'm in slot 1, okay? I'm in slot 1, all right? Slot 1, and this is slot 2, all right? And slot 3. What is going to happen right now is, let's just say I bring, I'm going to use name. Okay? Let me use name to make it easy so you guys can understand. Let's just say me and Barry are in slot 1, okay? Me and Barry are in slot 1. But I brought Barry into the business, and Barry upgrade, and Barry is in slot 1 just like me. What is going to happen is, since I brought Barry, I need to activate to slot 2 before Barry. If I don't activate to slot 2 and Barry activate to slot 2, guess what? I don't make money from Barry and his downline, okay? What I will do, if I want to get Barry back, I must activate slot 2, slot 3 to get Barry back. And then I'll make money from Barry and his downline. All right. That is how you meet somebody. So you really have to be on your A game. If you know that, you're going to work this thing, you got to activate your slot. Okay. That is how it works.
If I upgrade to slot 2 and he doesn't, he gets me back in slot 3.
Right.
So slot 1 is $5, slot 2 is $10. So all the people that followed me in my slot 2, he missed out on because I beat him to slot 2. But if he buys in now at slot 2 and slot 3, and I didn't buy into slot 3 yet, then he captures me and my team on that slot 3 or the $20 slot.
Right. And that money goes to my upline. So Barry Barry will now connect to my upline, and Barry, my upline will make all their money. So any slot that you miss, your upline is the one that's going to benefit the 10%. All right, always remember that. So now, let me talk about how you activate the prime and the X factor. Okay, the X factor and the prime. Okay, so now let's say if you activate slot 1 and 2, the system will allow you to activate slot 1 and 2. Okay, you I think no, I'm sorry, slot 1 and 2 and 3. The system will allow you to activate slot 1, 2, and 3 in the prime section. Okay, and that's it. You cannot activate slot 4. You cannot activate slot 4 unless you activate. Remember, you're already going to be in slot 1 anyway, because when you pay your $10, slot 1 is going to be activated automatically. Slot 1 in prime also going to be activated automatically. All right. So the system will allow you to buy 2 and 3 in X factor. Now, for you to buy slot 4 in X factor, you must also purchase 2 and 3 before you can purchase slot 4 in X factor. All right. And it works just like that. Excuse me. And it works just like that. So you got to move with the prime hand in hand. Okay. You can't just be in X factor and activate all your slot without activating prime. So it moves hands in hand. So now, Barry, do I miss something?
No, you didn't miss anything. What's going to happen is a lot of people are going to want to take advantage of the global build of the X factor. So people will be cycling in X factor, and in order to move up the X factor, you have to purchase into the prime as well. So it's ingenious how that's was written into the project here.
Yes, it's
so people could join the first and second slot of the X factor and be able to cycle and take advantage of the community without upgrading or bringing anyone in. So if people start seeing $5 and $10 coming in from these 1x2 global cyclers, they're going to want to go to the $20. So in order to go to the $20, you have to participate in the $10 and the $20 slot of prime. So it works hand in hand. It's very smartly thought out.
all right. So with that said, now I want to ask some questions. So you can raise your hand, and let's let me see who are here to see who are. Let me see.
There's quite a few hands raised.
Okay. Let me release. Okay, I think we got like 9.
Not some Tron, dear man.
All right, let me bring the first person to ask their question. Let me see here. All right.
Well done. Good evening, Mr. Richmond.
Hey, how you doing? Where you calling from?
Oh, we're fine. Well done. We really appreciate your efforts so far. Wow, this is a mind-blowing presentation. We really appreciate having this program. My question is just, I think you've answered that because we really understand how the compound work, and we can't wait just for the programs to go live. Honestly, my team and I, we are really waiting for the launch. So, and like you said, in a few days, we know when the timestamp we go live.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that I was able
So well done. I just want to appreciate your effort. I don't have any questions so far.
All right.
So well done, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Cool. Let me.
Excuse me. This is Ina from California. Sorry, because I have 10 minutes. I have to go have another meeting.
Okay.
So maybe just like a quick. So at first, thank you and the DJ, and even this morning 5 o'clock I'm in the California, even 5 o'clock in the early morning, I just joined this just a training. And I'm actually make a very short and clear, because this is a very new for us. This the model, the business model. So I know this is very exciting for people looking forward to the launch. So for the new people, we just make the very simple, and then give the train. Let's just like the startup training. It don't take too much that one. The startup training, one is for the people join, and one kind of people that's, oh, I just put the money there and I just let it go. Or, and some is people is like a builder, like me. I want to make money and I want to have some influence for the people. Okay, because I'm involved in network marketing for more than 10 years. I stayed in America 16 years. So this is what I like to even a lot of things like a slot 1 and 2 at the FX and like a primary. And what is the definition of this two? And you need to give the things. So what is the difference? So let people have a clear picture, and they choose what they should do. So I appreciate, I don't know, the second people said, okay, you have to buy the prime, the 1, 2, 3, and then you have qualified to buy the number 4, and but you don't want to buy the number 1, 2, 3, and X5 is 1, 2, 3. You can buy 2 and 3. And how about buy the 4? Okay, this is where you make the definition is very good. And the question is, when I draw the picture and the following by the first like a power line, and then how you invest the $10 and you bring the 2 people, and then 2 people bring the and the 4 or 5, 6, 7, and the one is $10 up to you, and the second one, the third one, go to the upline. I wanted to have this part. It's very important, like how many like people to make money, and how is doing the cycle. So what kind of a cycle? So that is from the beginning until now, I didn't know what kind of cycle. So this we need another like a specific training for the 2 part. One is invest the money, how you promote from the slot 1 to 2 or to 3, or you can buy the slot. You don't need to promote. Some people said, oh, I don't want to invest that much money. I just want to get promoted, bring more people get promoted. Or I can spend more money, buy the rank, and jump into the high level. And I heard about one similar like this company, and just last 2 weeks ago, one is my friend introduced me. It's like the name is Forsage, similar like this, but I didn't have the time. I didn't pay the attention to the composition plan or for the presentation, because these people introduced me, and she cannot explain very clearly, and send me the link, and then I don't have a time to watch it. So today, so I see that this assistant is similar like that one, but I think it's better.
It's not similar. It's way different.
Way different? Okay, you know the Forsage, right? Okay.
I know what you're talking about. It's way different. Okay, over there they
way different. That'd be great.
And 1/6. Over here you're dealing with 1/2 and the UNILEVEL. So it's way different.
Okay, that's be great. So I'm not sorry. Okay, I'm not sort of advertising this company there. Okay, here, no. So I'm just saying because I'm Chinese. So, and even we have a huge organization here. If this one can make money, and even they can make money quick and safe, so that would be great opportunity. Even have China, if I can do the overseas worldwide, that would be great. So anyway, sorry to interrupt you guys, but I know I heard from the Jennifer or from the San Diego, so we are close to there. So I've been expecting on the mood of the second steps, the forward. Okay, because sorry, I have the training on the 11th, so I get the jumping out. So and I appreciate it. I'd like to hear more about that until I have to go. Thank you.
All right, so you can get with your upline, try to connect, and we can have a one-on-one with you. All right.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Sina.
even last night when we have the meeting and the DJ and asked somebody call me. I don't remember the name. I said, okay, today when they have to see this presentation and even the 5 o'clock and 10 o'clock, and then later we have a 101. I don't want to waste people's time if I'm not don't get the question be answered. I know that every person the time is value. They haven't invested time and then the available things to do that as same as me. So anyway, so okay, thank you. So I'm expecting the 101 and then how to get started. Even I have my own business, so very busy every day, and I have my time scheduled. So something is jumping out, so just a quick out. So thank you, I appreciate.
Thank you. Okay. Richmond Unwana has quite a few questions in the Q&A.
Let me see. I'll do that last. Let me give these people that have their hand raised. Let them come on and say something. Hold on. All right, Evans. I mute you. I think you mute yourself back up. Hold on. Evans. There?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just so excited that there's not much that I can say. I've understood the presentation, and I just want to applaud you for the wonderful opportunity that you brought, that you're bringing to us. Most of us are going to be, let me just say the whole community is going to benefit from this whole project, and great work from you guys. Yes.
Thank you so much. All right, let's see here. Let me first of all, I need to lower some people hands. Okay, P2 Lit, go ahead, unmute yourself. Okay, AJ, go ahead. AJ, unmute yourself.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for the presentation. I actually have two questions. All right. So the first one is the slots that we'll be having on each slot rather. I think you said it's two. All right. So the first one,
or the prime?
On the X Factor.
Okay.
So the first one goes to the wallet. All right. And then the second one goes as reinvestment. Right.
Right.
Okay. So which means, let's say you're in slot one, which means you're getting just $5. Now, there was a place I also read that once you get those two referrals, you need to upgrade. All right. So which means if I'm getting just $5, if I want to upgrade to the second slot, which is $10, I won't actually be having the complete amount to upgrade.
In slot one, one is X Factor. When you upgrade, $5 go to the X Factor and activate slot one for you, and $5 go to the Prime and activate Prime for you, slot one.
Okay.
So that's why X Factor is 5, but when you go to 2, you get 100% payout. All right, because you're using the $10 to open up both levels. So basically, once you upgrade, both slots will be activated right away. X Factor and Prime will be activated right away. So it's the $10 split into 2. All right.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, I think I used the wrong slot.
Okay, I understand. I understand what he's saying. So slot one is $5, and when you re-enter slot one, you get $5 over and over again. The same two people from the global line will be following you because they have people following them, always in slot one. So $5 over and over again. It is not an automatic upgrade for you to enter the $10 slot two. You do that on your own. So it's going to take you 2 times to cycle the $5 slot level in order
before I can upgrade.
before you upgrade.
That's what I'm trying to get. Thank you. That's what I
You're
mean.
welcome.
Or you can pay it out of pocket, and you'll be there. Because even if you do, you still be ahead of the game, and that means you just open yourself on that spot to be making $10 over and over and over.
All right. All right.
You're allowed to open slot 1 and 2, but you cannot open slot 3 in the community cycler until you open slot 2 in the prime. Slot 2 and 3, actually.
Okay. All right. Understood.
All right.
Thank you.
Let me see who else is here. I'm gonna bring Joseph.
All right, good evening, Ray.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay, I'm fine. My line is always choppy, but I hope it's clear today.
Oh yes, you're very clear.
All right, so nice presentation and nice platform. I've got 2 questions. I want some clarifications on.
Hold on. For some reason, you start messing up again. When you first start, it's very clear, and when I say clear, it start messing up.
Oh my goodness. How about now? Can you hear me clearly?
Go ahead. Ask your question. Let me see if I can catch it.
Okay, in some other smart contracts that I've been into, there's a way you benefit from your upline. If your upline brings more people into the system, you might benefit from that. So is there any way you benefit from your upline in this power of two?
Well, over there, you only benefit from your upline. Over here, you benefit for worldwide. How about that? Do you want to benefit for your upline or worldwide? Which one would you choose?
I think the worldwide is better, but both of them will be okay.
So that's what the X factor represents.
All right, thank you. And then I was.
Oh wow, the line. Hold on. Yeah, I think you try to say something. Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I actually have a suggestion. I was chatting with one of the leaders on Telegram, and I was saying that if we can get a notifier bot on Telegram, it would be nice. You get notifications if you recycle, or maybe you get paid in extra. Because this is worldwide, so we need to know the people that will get from that our downlines in X Factor. You can get a notifier bot just like in start.
I'm finding it so difficult. Try to get with your upline and ask that question so they can ask their upline. You are very, very I tried my best to hear, but I couldn't. I'm sorry.
Hello, Mr. Richmond. I think I got his question.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Richmond.
Go ahead.
Yep, I'm Sarako by name. I think the question is trying to ask is that for people not to keep missing the X factors opportunity, maybe we can get a bot tracking bots through Telegram so that they will get notified whenever they have a spillover or any downlines at the X factor.
Oh, you're talking about? Oh, okay. I see what you're.
I don't know. Maybe you got that.
Okay. I'll see if I can work on that. I see what you're talking about. I track.
Yes, I'm trying to. Oh, good. I think I've asked the question once, maybe a couple of days back.
Richmond, why didn't you tell them what he's talking about?
Basically, it's what it is in a smart contract there's a link on Telegram that we can create such a way that when you get paid, the tracker alerts you in Telegram saying you just got paid, or it make a noise. Some of them tell you got paid. Some of them tell you I just send you a text message. Hey, this person just paid you, and stuff like that into your Tron wallet. Basically, that's what that means. That's what.
Okay, I get it.
It's a cool thing and stuff like that. But I know what they're talking about. Yeah. Okay, so I got, let's do two more and I'm gonna go to the,
Stay on, everyone. I think there's going to be some surprise Tron given away.
Barry says giving 1 million Tron today.
1 million.
Giving away all your money, Richmond, before you make it.
V, you can unmute yourself. Let me see if I can unmute you. V, still, I try to mute you. I think you keep muting yourself. See if you can unmute your microphone. There you go.
Hello.
Hello, go ahead.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, boss. Boss from Nigeria. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. My question is that, so as in this recycling of a thing, I didn't really understand what it means. Like, I've been trying to know what it means, but when I tried, as in every time I try to know what it means, as in I always end up
What is the word?
not knowing what it means. So I really want to bring it up.
What are you talking about?
Like you said, when you activate, as in when you upgrade it to level 1, as in level 1 or level 2, the first level will pay us, while the second level will go to our upline and reinvest. So can you hear me?
Yeah. So what you want to know about?
So as in when it reinvests, like how does it pay you? Is it like through your upline will pay you, or that reinvestment you did will be the one to pay you?
The second payment that comes to your right side is the one that is gonna reinvest in the same slot. But if you want to go to the second slot, you have to purchase it. All right, you upgrade yourself.
Okay, I have another question. So as in, how do we upgrade? Is it as in, let me say, okay, the day we got the link, like for years and for coming into POWERLINE, can we just immediately upgrade to level 2 or level 3 immediately?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Thank you. I understand.
Right,
So when is the question and answer now? Like where they are giving giveaway of thrones, so be more active.
All right.
Just remember, you have to alternate back and forth when you upgrade.
Right.
From X Factor to Prime.
Okay, let me see here. There's a couple people. Mary.
Good evening, Richmond. Thanks for having me here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I'm just sorry that I just joined the meeting already started. I just want to find out if it's possible to have multiple accounts.
You need a different wallet. You cannot use the same Tron address to activate multiple accounts. So basically, you can, in the Tron, you can open a wallet within the wallet, like how you can do it in Trust Wallet. You open a wallet within the wallet. So get with your upline. I'm pretty sure your upline will know how to do it, to open a wallet within a wallet. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much then.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
All right. Thanks. All right. So let's see who here. I'm gonna do one more and then we're gonna close it. All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop the recording. Let me stop the recording. I think that we have enough questions and answer. Thank you guys for coming on. We appreciate you. Appreciate Barry. I appreciate you, Jennifer. I appreciate you for everything that you've been doing. We're gonna see everyone on the next call, which is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you.
Great job, Richmond. Thank you, and Barry.